Hi, this is Melonie with IdeateTV, and today we have here
Amy Linsamouth.
And what are you promoting today, Amy?
Today I'm promoting Jackie and the Magical Guys. This is a fun little book that I have, and I'm happy to tell you all about it.
Very awesome. And so what's your book about?
Okay, it's about a girl from the future. Her name is Jackie. She's one of the living, surviving humans in the world in the future. And because of that, she gets sent back to our time to end the apocalypse and make sure that never ever happens. So her job is to find 4 strong female warriors, and instead she gets attacked by a monster and finds 4 high school boys and changes them into magical girls, and now they hate her and they don't want to work with her ever again.
Wow, that's so awesome. That sounds so interesting. So what inspired you to create this book?
For this book, I am a huge fan of puns and dad jokes, so you'll find that throughout the story itself. And I actually grew up on anime like Sailor Moon and Ramen 1/2. And if you were to put those 2 titles together and turn it into a comp, it would be essentially this. And it was a blast making it, and I was laughing to myself as writing it. And I hope it makes everyone else laugh, not at me, but with me, and maybe they'll cringe. Who knows?
Oh, awesome. And did you create the cover yourself, the artwork and stuff like that?
I'm actually the writer, and I have a team of artists. The main artist for this work right here is Hammonds, and I'm very grateful to be working with him. He is super talented, and he knows how to evoke all the comical emotions in the book and all the silly antics that the characters get into. And as you can see here, just like exaggeration of fear and just like all those like cartoony features that we like to see in manga or anime. He's really good with that.
Awesome. And how long have you been open?
Oh, we actually have been at conventions such as this for a few years now, and we just like seeing the growth of everything. And actually we have folks now recognizing us, and then they would point at us and say, wait a minute, that's the Magical Guys project. And it's just amazing. And they would just come back, and even people from 2 years ago, they remember me, and I'm so grateful and honored they even know who I am.
Awesome. And where can you find this if you weren't at a Comic-Con or an event?
If we're not at Comic-Con, you can find us on magicalguys.com. So it's also as right there behind us, magicalguys.com, and just as it's spelled, magicalguys.com.
Awesome. Could you get this like maybe on Amazon or like in a bookstore as well?
Yes, so you can find us also if you go on amazon.com and type in magicalguys.com, and then you would able to receive right away a digital copy of this funny comic.
Awesome. And are you planning on doing a second one?
Yes, so we're currently working on the second one right now. We have several pages finished, and I hope that it lives up to the first, where it's just as funny and punny, and it also just brings in just this like-hearted humor. And to me, I find like it's a cleanser. It's definitely a palate cleanser for anyone that just wants to relax, like maybe with like a nice like snack, and just at the end of the day, end of a work day, just read this book. It'll be great, trust me.
Oh, awesome. And you did mention your sister was also working on something?
Oh, yes. So my sister and I were working on a project with Ken Foree. He's the protagonist of Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero's 1978 movie. And he is such a living legend and a horror icon, and we are so happy to be working with him. Ken wrote a comic, and we're essentially his team making that comic come to life. So just like the dead comes to life, zombies, we're actually just doing that with his comic as well. And my sister, she's the creative director of the project, and I am the project manager, just managing everything. I'm just very, very excited to work with Ken. So
that is so awesome. Thank you so much, Amy, for having us. This is Melonie with IdeateTV.